Okay, coaches. The first tag we're going to talk about is going to be the crack tag. You're going to see at the top it says cross. Yeah, I changed that this season to crack because we had something else we used for cross. Um, so basically, what we're doing it's we use this with our H back, or we can use it with our slot receiver. We can bring him in and put him at the H spot um, and run crack that way without having to change personnel. But if we do change personnel and we go with our Gator set, which is our H-back set, this is a good tag that we use. It also sets up a nice slice RPO, which we'll go over later on in the course. As you tell here, coaches, basically we got the same rules for our linemen. Again, if we're uncovered, we're going to climb. If we're blocking down to that gap, holding that gap, sealing that gap, and climbing. That's how we run our inside zone. Not your natural way of running the inside zone. A lot of people do double to backer. We try not to double as much now, as you've seen in the first clips. Sometimes we end up with a double, and that's fine, but we're telling our kids we don't want to double automatically. Sometimes you'll end up with a double as they climb, which is fine. Again, we're going to leave the 6, the in-mound line of scrimmage, and what we're going to do is we're going to crack him with our H-back. So that allows us to gain a number. So we're actually not reading anything here when we crack. It's a straight give to our tailback, unless we have an RPO tag on the outside to one of our receivers, which I'll show you. One that we might have or what we might do off that. I mean, hitches are good. Again, your nows, your bubbles. We've even thrown the backside post off of it. But again, our first tag is going to be the crack. It's a good answer in with your inside zone as far as change up and being able to gain a number to block average. You can tell when we do this box wise, if they got the 4-2, we can block everything up. We can block everything they got inside the tackles and inside the box. We can take care of. So that's the reason we like to crack. I'm going to move on and I'm going to show you some game film. Okay, coaches, the first one I'm going to show you is going to be the inside crack here. We're in our Gator set, so it's Gator left. All right, so we got Gator left, inside left crack is what is how you. That's not how we call it, coaches. We use code words, but when I did this course, I put it in here so you can see it that way. Basically, what the concept is. So basically, what's going to happen is we're going to run inside zones. We're going inside left, so everybody's going left, and we're going to come back and we're going to crack the in-mound line of scrimmage. And what we tell our running backs, coaches, when we run crack, is follow the H-back to the promised land. Now, that doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes he gets a cut. He might get a cut off the play side of the inside zone. But about 85% of the time when we run crack, he'll put his foot in the ground right here, and he'll cut it back right behind the H-back where the hole is. You can see that happen right here on this one. All right, so what happens though is the in-mound line of scrimmage here where they walk that backer down, coaches, he comes hard. So H-back's got to be on the move when he's coming across. He does a good job of picking him up right here, all right, and kicking him out. So he kicks him out right there, and then we're one-on-one because we didn't climb to him. Excuse me, I'll get it out in a minute. We didn't climb to him, so we got one-on-one there. But again, in football, coaches, if you can put one-on-one with somebody, or put your players one-on-one with somebody in space, that's what you're looking to do. Pretty decent job down here by the wide receiver stop blocking. I'd like to see him get engaged a little bit more there. But again, that's a good look at crack right here, and that's a good look at him actually coming across and picking up that guy who's coming hard off the line into the line of scrimmage. All right, all you got to do is just get in his way right there. All right, this is not a huge crack block. We're not trying to hurt anybody right here on this one. He doesn't take a blindside shot on him. He just kind of gets in his way right here and just kind of kicks him out, and we get underneath it. All right, now we're in Gator right, coaches. So we got Gator right. We're going to go inside right crack. All right. So we're going to kick him out on the end over there. All right, so what we're looking at here, coaches, all right, is he's going to come hard again. We've seen it. We've seen it earlier. All right, we're 3rd and 1 right here. We're just trying to get the first down. So we're going to go to our zone play. All right, he's going to come across. He's going to kick him out right there. And watch the tailback just follow him to the promised land right here. Okay, we step down, all right, because we're going right. And he just kicks him out right there, and look at the tailback cut right underneath it. All right, so again, a good tag to have off your inside zone, okay? And it allows you to have more options instead of just running your basic zone read. All right, adding tags to your zone helps you create, different looks and different running lanes, to be honest, off your inside zone. All right, so there he goes underneath it. All right, and now we're just one-on-one with people, and that's what we want to be. Good job by the wide receiver at the top of the screen, doing a good job engaged, blocking. All right, so I'm going to let it run full speed so you can see it. Okay, here we go. All right, boom, happens pretty quick, kicks him out underneath it, and that's a good play. That's blocked pretty well right there on the crack. I'm going to find one more here, coaches. I'm going to show you where we're going to bring our slot in and not have to change the personnel. Okay, coaches, we're in our trio left stack look, and what we're going to do is we're going to motion our slot, our H, when we're in our spread look. We're doing this at tempo, coaches. We didn't change personnel. We're just going to motion him in, and we're going to run inside left crack. Okay, so that way we don't have to change personnel. We can do things on the fly, without having to change personnel. And again, you're not asking this guy to go over there and really knock somebody out. And I'm going to tell you on this clip, our kid does a good job of catching him come off the in the line of scrimmage, and he hits him pretty good. But we're just asking him to kick him out and just get in the way and allow us to cut underneath. And you watch the back follow him right here again, and you'll see he cuts right underneath it. So we're going to motion him in. All right. So we're changing the structure. All right. We're changing the look. We started into one thing. Now we're into another. Okay. Make him change. Here he comes. Boom. Right there. That's a heck of a block right there, coaches. It's physical. Again, we talked about inside zone or any run scheme we want to be physical in it. And this is a good example right here. I mean, boom. And I'll be honest with you, coaches, that kid he's hitting right there, and this whole team, they've got about 3 guys that's going Division I on this defense. The one that we just hit right there is one of those kids. So, I mean, you don't have to have great kids. You don't have to have D1 players to run inside zone with tags. You just got to teach it and have faith in it and make your kids believe in it. And that's what we do with our system. Anything we do, we invest in it. We make our kids understand, and we make them believe in what we're doing. And they do. So again, here we go. Crack. He's going to cut right underneath it. Okay. Now, wide receiver at the top of your screen, not a very good job. He should just go block him right now. He shouldn't be looking inside at all. That's his man. He should go get him right now. And we probably have a little bit better play. All right. Again, but still, we're all right. I mean, we'll take that. Coaches, you can't ask for a better job right there off the inside zone with the crack. All right, we'll run it full speed here so you can see it. Okay, here we go. I've already motioned him in. Boom, full speed. Boom. That's a heck of a block. That's a heck of a job right there. All right, so again, inside zone with crack. All right. I'll show you a couple other tags that we use off of it, and I'll be honest, this year, coaches, we didn't use very many of them. We used crack was our main one this year because we set it up so we could run our slice RPO off of it. But I'll show you here what we can do. The next one we'll look at is seal, and then we'll move on to sucker.